Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Martina, I'm an interaction designer, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create an Instagram filter that has your brand color, so everything is just branded. So in the description you will find different links that you need to create this project. So you have the download link for Spark AR, which is free, and then I'm just going to be using Visco to edit my filter. You can use any other editor such as Photoshop, Lightroom, or anything else that you are used to. Then you will need to download the base image that I've attached also. That's the one that you will be editing in the image editor, okay? And then you also need to download a patch for the LUT that I also linked, and that would be it. Just make sure that you have all these files and let's get started. Now we are going to be editing the image that I attached, the base color, and here you can be quite free. You can change saturation, contrast, temperature, and these kind of things, but you cannot touch grain, sharpness, vignette, because those effects will make a very weird effect on your filter that you probably don't want to achieve. So when you have that, just save it to your gallery and send it to your computer, and then we can just start with the next step. Let's open Spark AR, create new project, blank project, and now what we're going to be doing is to create a canvas. We add a canvas, and in this canvas we are going to be adding our rectangle. And we will be fitting with fill width, fill height. Okay, perfect. So this rectangle will be our LUT. And we will be adding them a new material, will be LUT. And this LUT needs a texture, new texture. We need to go to our folder and we will be adding the LUT test. Okay, and now most important, we are going to say no compression, so it doesn't compress our filter, and then here in filtering, none. And now we are going to be opening the patch editor, and we drag and drop the LUT test, and we create a texture for the camera, and we place it here also. And now we need to import the patch that we downloaded before, and we drag and drop it, and here we can see how easy it is to be connected. Texture, and LUT, done. And now we can just add the texture that we created here to the patch, so it will get the interaction logic. And now our filter is applied, and this could be it, but we are going to make it a little bit more interactive, so let's add some grain. And so I just put like grain, film, texture, and you can literally get any of them. I mean, this is not the most ideal, but you can of course just create your own texture, but to make it quick, I'm just going to add this one. And go back to Spark AR. And let's add this new texture that we created. And now, as it will be compressing, let's just say no compression and filtering none, because I don't want this computer to take off like in my previous video. Okay, so here is our texture, and I want to add this so when we tap on the screen we can change from normal to textured, and with a little bit of rain. Okay, so my computer is again about to take off like in the previous video, but we are going to make this fast. So now what we want to do is screen tap, and we want to add a counter that we can decide from one state to the other, so 2 states, and then we create equal. Exactly, this would be one state, and then another one that would be the other one, equals exactly. Okay, so this is state 0 and this is state 1, so we need to duplicate this, and basically state 0 would be without grain, and state 1 would be with grain. So here we need to add another rectangle where we will be adding the grain texture. But first, let's fill width, fill height, create material, new material, grain, oops, grain. Let's add the texture, rename this please, and now let's just make it face paint, and let's make it almost non-visible, make it brighter, just play with this as you wish. And now it would be here, this is the grain. Okay, and now we can activate this. So without grain, and we want it to be visible when you tap, and by default it will start with grain. For example, you can just start however you want. Okay, so let me try it here first. And change this to simulate touch, so grain, no grain. And now we can also try it on our device, so I can just send it to Instagram. Okay, so I hope that you learned something today. If not, rewatch it. I'm sure that you will manage to do it. It's very quick and easy, and if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram. And yeah, of course, consider subscribing, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you will be notified when my next video is up. Bye!